Okay, so let's get started. And today we're gonna talk about basics exercises for front level. And you might thought that it's only for beginners and it's not interesting for you probably if you're already in a high level and can't hold it. But it's also really nice because using that exercises you will feel which muscles works and just involved in front level and can improve it on every level you have. Beginners, medium, pros, etc. And I'm not gonna only talk about exercises you already have seen, but I will do in-depth review on that exercises, but also I will talk about something not really common and probably strange, but really efficient, and you just have to try it. To start talking about basics exercises, we also should understand which muscles are involved in motion, in the work, while you do front level, right? And the first is lats. Of course, is the most point and the most important muscle you have to pump up to do front level. Also, teres major and minor, also really important and vital muscle. Also, abs and or core muscles, which will just make your line and hold your line. Also rhomboid and also trapezium, which will retract your shoulders and hold it in neutral position. So that's it, and then we will step by step discuss new 5 exercises, and then step by step we will consider 5 exercises, 5 basics exercises you have to do to improve or start your front level. Let's go. And the first exercise you have to do and will pay attention is Australian pull-ups. But it will not be just common Australian pull-ups, but we will start with the common and then we will improve, and I will show advanced Australian pull-ups and we will consider the difference. So what is Australian pull-ups? When you just hold your body horizontally, like that, place your palms wider, and then pull to the chest or to your neck, like that, right? So it is not really efficient when you do your front level. If you are very beginner, it's good and you have to try and have to start with that. But if you're already on the way to do front level, you should use other way to make that Australian pull-ups. First of all, let's discuss why. That Australian pull-ups will pump up your rear beam of shoulder, yes, definitely. Also, some kind of lats and teres major and traps, right? But here we should pay more attention on leaning backward if we want to learn front level, and there we need to involve more lats, more teres major, and just work more efficient with them and keep that leaning with them, not only pull. So more about static move. So let's see how we can improve it and make it much more efficient for front level. So that's the way to improve it. Firstly, you have to take some chair or some extra height. It could be box or something, no matter. Place your legs on it, and the most important thing that you have to place it closer than in regular Australian pull-ups and become in leaning position. Get your leaning position like that one. And when you will pull straightly to your hips, to your stomach, probably like that. Look. And keep leaning, right? Don't relax, because if you will relax, you will just go away from the bar. That's it. About technique. When you go up, try to descend your shoulders, make it in neutral position. Don't be protracted, try to retract your shoulders, also your scapulas. Just pull as high as possible. That's it. The next one, exercise is just regular wide pull-ups, but with the technique I already discussed in previous videos, but I also want to repeat it because it's really efficient for front level especially, and for all power moves which include that pulling movement. And I will tell you how to train it, with what weight, if we will use extra weight, and how much you have to do in reps. So to show you the muscles work, I will just take off the shirt. So place your palms really wide, and first move, just descend your and press your scapulas, and then pull as high as possible, trying to touch with your chest the bar. Okay, so firstly depression and then pulling. Again depression and pulling. In upper position, try to retract as much as possible your scapulas and depress it to work with more muscles of your upper back. Just involve more muscles and pump more muscles. This exercise will be really helpful, especially for your front level, because it's the same muscles involved in that basics exercise. So now we'll talk about how much you have to do that. I don't recommend do it on the reps, like around 20, 30, but trust me, you will not be able to do it with that technique because it's really hard with that descending and then only pulling, and pulling is so high. But I don't recommend do it on the reps so much. Try to do it only 8, maybe 10 times, and when you already reach that amount of reps, try to make it with some extra weight. Here we pumped up a lot our lats, teres major also, but didn't really work on our teres minor, and which is the most important, our trapezium muscles. In the next exercise we will focus on our trapezium muscles, and in the beginning of motion we will focus on making some leaning, and in the final position we will focus on retraction and trying to touch with your stomach the bar. So it will be really high pull-ups with some kind of retraction. Let's see how it will look like. And the last one exercise we will do on the low bar also. And to start that exercise, I will just explain why I made a decision to make especially that exercise and not other. For example, you can also ask why not advanced tuck, or why not regular tuck pull-ups. The thing is, for beginners sometimes it's really hard to understand the advanced tuck position and even pull-ups in that advanced tuck position. It's kind of hard. You can also ask why not just regular tuck pull-ups. I also can just answer that regular tuck front level pull-ups will not give you that range of movement you can reach with that exercise. I will show you that inverted L-seat pull-ups, what it is. So go down under the low bar, then just up your legs horizontally like that, and then pull till your stomach. Through all the movement, try to keep your body parallel to the floor, a bit retracted, shoulders in normal position, don't move protraction. Only in final position, when you go down to pump up more lats, just go in protracted position to stretch it and then stress it. So yeah, that's it. That's why I advise for beginners that type of exercise, not advanced tuck and not regular tuck, because in regular tuck you will go only till your knees, till your ankles, And advanced tuck, it's really hard for beginners to hold and even to pull in that position. So I know that this video wasn't really full of new exercises of pro and medium level, but come on, it's just foundation. We have to start with something and just try it out. If you want to know more, just subscribe on that channel, and already next video I will make about top 5 exercises for front lever. And if you're definitely interested in that trick and just watch till this moment, tap on that link, go in my calisthenics school and get full front level course if you want. If you don't want, just wait and we will describe, I think, almost everything about front lever.